Hello, YouTube. It's Scooby. I guess it must be time for people to be getting off of work. All kinds of cars leaving here now. I'm in Great Falls, Montana. It's pretty up here. Hey, listen. Okay, there's a thing. It's a thing. Because, you know, things, they do exist. It's a thought that's run through my head. What, like, seriously, do you think the laws are about flamethrowers? I mean, you know, you see them in a movie. There's obviously some, you know, pyrotechnic expert who must have some federal fucking license to own that thing, right? No. There is zero federal regulation on the use, manufacture, possession, sale of flamethrowers. I know, you're thinking, well, nobody's going around killing people with flamethrowers. It's just because they ain't that smart to put one together. You know, if you built a flamethrower, like a, you know, certain model or whatever, and you manufactured that SOB, and you sold it, it'd be perfectly legal. You could make as many of them as you want. They're not very good for hunting, so I don't know if that'd be the people that would want them. The NRA would be out there like, well, they don't give a fuck about flamethrower. But man, they could really, like, all these morons out there that I know. I watched a YouTube video about a gun protest. People, they can't do math, you know? But flamethrowers, man, they're legal. Federal. You know, California might, you know, whine and bitch, whatever. But flamethrowers, if you wanted to make the case, it's a weapon. It could be protected under the Second Amendment. Nobody's ever challenged it that I could find. I went and did some research. I was doing some reading. I don't suppose anybody's ever brought that to bear against the court. Hey, Mr. Court, Mr. Lawyer man, whatever. I got a flamethrower. I sure would like to keep it. That's the thing. That's not the way laws work. You know, the Constitution works that way. You know, they set the Constitution up. We didn't have government until then. But if you want to take something away, oh shit, man, there's people going to sue, try to keep that. So I imagine there's going to be some, you know, I would call frivolous lawsuits, but whatever, because nobody really wants a fucking flamethrower. It's a cool thing. It's a nice thing to have in a movie. You know, I don't think it'd be something useful out on the streets. Really, I mean, some rancher, and I'll be honest, I've made a flamethrower. I think everybody, you know, has thought about how to, at least. It's a simple task. No, I'm not going to fucking explain it on a stupid YouTube video. I'm sitting in a truck. Shut up. But, you know, basically all you got to do is pressurize your gas or your gasoline. You know, that's the easier ones to make. Just fill a tank with gasoline, put a bike pump on one end, spout on the other, light it up. It's a flamethrower. That's all it does. It sprays gasoline. Duh. Anyway, the reason I bring this up, though, people are sheep. They go with the flock. Oh, my friends are going to go to the peace rally. I got to go to the peace rally and bitch about guns. Same people don't even know that they probably have a prescription for opium or heroin, more specifically, somewhere in their neighborhood. Somebody's being prescribed heroin by a doctor. Oh, it's okay because they're under the doctor's care. Read your statistics. Nobody gets prescribed oxycodone and is on it again in 5 years. Nobody's on oxycodone for 5 years. Why? Because nobody shoots heroin for 5 fucking years either. It's heroin. Man, people are stupid. Oh, we're going to try to save lives out here with this peace rally with no guns and blah, blah. You want to save some lives? Go to a gun rally. Okay? Go protest that somehow heroin became perfectly fucking legal as long as the doctor prescribes it. I got news for you. Marijuana wasn't perfectly legal before a doctor prescribed it, so shut the fuck up. Alright, that's stupid. That's a dumbass argument. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I personally, you probably know me well. You probably know that I personally feel that all drugs should be perfectly legal, because if heroin our ass opened up over there, and I should probably tell you this, I've been offered oxycodone. I have. And I told the doctor to go suck it. Hell no. You know that's heroin? He says it's what? Because they don't even know. And I understand people think they need to be out of pain or whatever. Shit hurts. It hurts for a reason. You got a cut, that's what it's supposed to hurt. You got a broken bone, it's supposed to hurt. You have surgery, it's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to hurt. I mean, really, you got a hole in you. You got something broken. You got a rash. You got an itch. You got a pulled tooth. You got a fucking bruise. It's supposed to hurt. Pussy. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you. I got nothing positive to say about that. But seriously, you can have a flamethrower. It's not legal to use one in most circumstances you might want to. Like at a gun rally, oh man. I would love to show people how much damage, you know, you can compare them side by side, but you take a stack of pallets out there, you shoot a pallet, you know, with a flamethrower, it's going away. You shoot a pallet with a gun, the pallet's got a chance. It'll be a great demonstration, but you can't discharge a firearm in public, and you certainly can't have a, you know, fire in the middle of some dumbass's freaking peace protest. Just saying, people need education, though. They need to be aware of these things, you know? Like, people need to know what the hell they're talking about whenever they start opening their mouths and go out there and protest. I don't know how to educate that many people. But there's a certain amount of you know, what are they, catchphrases, that's there. I haven't tuned into Facebook in almost a month. It's the 25th of July. Last time I was on Facebook was to say, fuck, suck, yeah, a month ago. Well, 25 days ago. And I don't even, that's not the word. It's not trending. It's another word. It's the one that, you know, whenever somebody says something, everybody else says, oh, that's a great talking point. Talking point, that's, anyway. Yeah, they're, you know, these people, they just, you know, they catch a few words. Bush lied, people died. People were screaming that. Bush lied, people died. Bush lied, people died. Huh? More people died under Obama, fucknuts. Come on, this is stupid. Nobody has any, like, you know, fact check. They don't do that. And they should. So if you're going to go out and you're going to protest, you know, something as you know, all-American as the right to keep and bear arms. I mean, that's the reason why you have a Constitution, fuckface. You don't have a right to bitch without your Second Amendment, you know? They didn't say, oh, well, we shall use our guns and we shall establish a new government and nobody's going to have guns after that. Eh? Eh? No. When you want to talk about some stupid shit, you go with an arcane medium, right? Some bullshit way of running a government, which was based on who had the most swords, right? Because it was. And then the king or queen or whatever the fuck, the monarch, would poke their little nose up and say, well, I shall be the ruler of this land. And that's the way they talk, because they're fucking inbred. Anyway, and then you let those people think that they're special. And they have a bunch of people with swords running around. Well, then, you know, a couple hundred years goes by, 1,000 or whatever. And those people are like, oh, they have guns over there. We shall get guns as well. Maybe a society like that's ruled by an inbred fucking moron should not have guns. Just saying. I get that. I get the reason why they took the guns away in Britain. It makes a lot of sense. Okay? They're ruled by an inbred fucking moron. And a whole family full of them. Anyway. You know what else? If I was in Britain right now saying that, I'd be subject to arrest. That's a fact. Because you don't have the freedom of speech. You don't. Not in Britain. Nope. Now let's play a different game. Let's say, theoretically, I don't know. Let's say that the British people had squirreled their guns away, their illegal guns, and they'd hid them somewhere. And they said, "We don't like what you're doing to us, Elizabeth II or Fifth or sister cousin, whatever you are." And they decide they're going to have a bloody revolution. And they storm the tower, and they're like, "Bitch, you're under arrest." And I don't know if they'd Marie Antoinette her. But, let's say they arrest her, whatever, and they decide, "We shall set forth a new set of laws." You think that they'd still be all, "We don't need guns"? No! I don't think they'd be that way. Second Amendment would return great, great, great freedoms to those people. Not having the freedom to bitch about somebody. Imagine that. All these people out there, raising hell about Trump, and he's a Cheeto, and look at him, he's a Cheeto, and he fucks strippers, and blah, blah. Dude, it's 2018. Grow the fuck up. Anyway. Those people wouldn't have the right to go out and say that shit. You know what's sad? If the government started systematically doing to the Trump protesters what the British government would do to a Queen protester in this country, the Second Amendment people would stand up, because freedoms are freedoms. Second Amendment people are there to back up your freedom 7 days a week. They'll disagree with you about some shit. They'll back your ass up. Anyway, I'm going to go to work. Like, share, subscribe. I got 2 hands. Yeah. Leave a shitty comment. Yeah. You know what? If you really want to piss somebody off, share this. Share this and be like, "Hey, my dear liberal friend, let me show you something." If you hate what I'm saying, share it with your prayer group. Oh, they will love how much times I say fuck. Because I don't mind saying fuck. It's an easy thing. You know what's even easier? Listening to it. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Yeah.